Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right. I hope everyone is excited for today's stream because, well, this is the big one. This is where I'm going to finish this game. Today is the finale of Final Fantasy XII. So I'll give a little bit of time for people to show up. I don't want to jump right into it because what I need to do is right there. But yeah, I'll wait a few minutes before I start. But just a little rundown of the plans for today, the things that are scheduled. We've got 3 tasks at hand, and so the first one is the same as last time. I gotta beat Shadowseer. He's right there. He's through that elevator. I did a little bit of practicing of Shadowseer. The bad news is that I don't have an actual answer to invert other than just pray and cast Curaja and hope for the best. The good news is that if I can beat Phoenix without dying, he stops casting invert. He doesn't cast invert anymore after his last minion is dead. So basically I'm home free if I can get through Phoenix. That's the good news about Shadowseer. And also I found out that Exerberries, these ones right here, they do work on Phoenix. I don't know to what extent, whether or not it's going to make a huge difference or not. They do something. I know that much. So I'm going to try using Exerberries. Hopefully it lowers the damage output of Phoenix, because I found that Phoenix hits really hard. But, yeah, that's basically all I've got for Shadowseer. But that's our first plan right there, Shadowseer. The second plan for today is Gilgamesh. And the good news with Gilgamesh is I did a dry run of Gilgamesh and completely kicked his ass. So I have a pretty good amount of confidence I'll be able to beat Gilgamesh without too much trouble. It should still be a fun battle at least, but yeah, he should be pretty easy. I want to fight him at level 71, I believe. So I want to go straight there after this. And then after that, just beat the game. So I did not do a dry run of the finale. I don't know what's going to happen with the final boss. But my expectation is if I can beat the likes of Ultima and Shadowseer, that Vayne should not put up that much of a threat. So we'll find out. A lot of Final Fantasy games, if you can beat the tough stuff, then the final boss is a pushover. 7 is a good example of that. 10 is a good example of that. So we'll find out if this is another one of those pretty soon. Hey, welcome. We're just waiting a minute or two. I'll probably start at like 2:05 or something. We'll go start fighting Shadowseer. I'm just waiting for people to show up just in case. But yeah, those are the 3 things. Shadowseer, Gilgamesh, final boss. That's what I got on the docket today. I do have some news. So in my time zone in Japan, it is currently 2 a.m. on July 19th. And July 19th just so happens to be my channel's birthday. It was, in terms of, it was the day that my first video went live. So my channel's officially 1 year old, everybody. I'm a 1-year-old. I'm a little babu, but yeah, I'm celebrating my birthday today. The finale of FF12 happens to be on my channel's birthday. So that's pretty cool. I think that's interesting. That's good timing. Really convenient. I don't have anything planned. I was planning on making like a follow-up to my first video, which was a blueprints video. I do have blueprints installed on my console here. Oh my god, it's not on the top menu, but here it is, blueprints. But yeah, I didn't. That video was not super popular on my channel. The only people who watched it were people who were already playing blueprints and wanted like advice for the tasks that I did in that video. Not really fans of my channel. Not really. Very many of them went back to watch it. I would say probably double digits at the most. But so I thought about like, oh, should I do the next blueprints task? But yeah, I ended up not doing that. I didn't think it would really get that much attention. I don't know how many people have played Blueprints. I like it a lot. It's a good game, but it's not like the most popular game in the world. It's an indie game. If you've never played Blueprints, I do recommend it. It's a puzzle game that's like a roguelike where you build your house as you play. The house is randomized, so it's different every time. Yeah, Blueprints is great. I like it a lot. I have never gotten the platinum, so the three things I'm missing are the dare mode, the curse mode, and the finish the game in one game day. I have not done those three things, and that's what I wouldn't be making a video of if I ever did. The next one would probably be dare mode in terms of difficulty, because I know curse mode is harder than dare mode, and the one game day thing is like nearly impossible. Obviously, it's not impossible since people have done it, but very difficult. All right, well, I think we're about ready to head out, huh? If people are coming, then they will have to join in the middle of Shadowseer. I'm going to go ahead and buff. I've decided for Shadowseer, keeping up most of my buffs is not worth the hassle, since he just dispels so often. But I want to keep up Bubble at all times. Bubble is a must. And then yeah, pretty much will ignore the rest of my buffs. Just keep my finger on the trigger for Kiraja. All right. Here we go, Shadowseer. The rematch. I did beat Shadowseer once during the course of the week, but I will say I cheated. I I beat Shadowseer by using Vaughn to revive Balthier. That's how I confirmed, though, that he stops casting Invert once he's in his last phase, once all the minions are dead. So, at the very least, if we can get through Phoenix alive, I should be good to go. That's the thought process here. Phoenix is the tough one. I can basically one-shot Slight. I don't have too much of a problem with that. It's two hits, but it's so much damage. I don't have to worry too much. Shadowseer has Reflect. You know what? Jeez, I don't like that. Oh god, that's not good. That's not good that Shadowseer has Reflect. Hopefully that wears off. I don't think it does, though. Well, we're just going to play through it. We'll see what happens. It's random whether or not Shadowseer gets Reflect. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with Bubble. Bubble's super important. I don't want to be caught without Bubble. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about any of my other buffs. And as long as I, like, kind of pull back and start running away whenever I see him readying Invert, and then start casting Kiraja, I'll probably be okay. Like, it obviously doesn't work all the time. He's gonna surprise me from time to time, and then I'm just in for a world of hurt, but I'll try. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, see, Firga's the worst. Firga's the one I actually have to respond to. I need to be ready for that one. High Ether. Yeah, we're trying this guy again. I think if I take longer than an hour to beat this thing, I might just give up and do that as part of, like, my grand plan to do, like, a post finale episode of this, which is what I want to do. I want to do another episode after the finale's over. I'll probably just lump Shadowseer in with that if I can't manage to get it done within an hour, because we do need to be able to finish the game today. Gilgamesh shouldn't take that long, like 30 minutes. I've said it earlier, I'm pretty confident I can beat Gilgamesh. And then the final boss shouldn't be that bad, but I want to make sure I have enough time to go through that whole process. This is what's bad. He's using invert while I'm casting another spell. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. First loss. Yeah, that's what I want to do is, because there's a... This is not the right one. This one. There's a good chance... there's not a good chance. It's a guarantee that there's going to be some stuff I leave on the table. Zodiark is one of them. Yasmat is obviously one of them. And I do want to complete those things. They're just not really something I want to do on stream. Because, like, for example, Zodiark is just going to be pure chance whether or not I win. It could take me 3 hours. It could take me 10 minutes. Who knows? And I don't want to, like, risk wasting a bunch of time on it. Yasmat is guaranteed to take me many, many hours. So it's not very stream friendly. But I do want to finish those things. So I'm going to do them offline, just on my own time, record the footage, and then build a video out of them. And, in the same vein of that, I do want to do another stream of this game, doing trial mode specifically. And I'm going to schedule that probably mid-August, like in a couple weeks. After I finish all those other things, like Omega Mark 12 and Yasmat and stuff. Oh, my bubble's off, isn't it? After I finish all that stuff on my own time, I want to go back and then do a stream of trial mode. Because I think I can knock out the entirety of trial mode in one stream. And then that would make for a fun stream, and that would be something I want to include in the final video anyway. My plan is to call it the Encore. Alright, Pandy. Does he have Reflect this time? No, great. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. No Reflect for you. Alright, Pandy. Okay. As long as I don't get hit with the bad luck like I did last time. The problem with Pandemonium is because he takes so long to kill, because of the paling, like, there is more chance for those, like, random bad luck things to happen. But otherwise, Pandemonium's pretty easy. He is definitely the easiest one. It's just the paling that's annoying. I guess Slight is actually the easiest one just because I have, like, an overpowered strategy to kill him really, really fast. Oh, there's the invert. Yeah, as long as I maintain bubble and watch for invert, I'll probably be okay. We'll see. He hasn't dispelled yet, so we'll... Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, bubble hasn't actually dropped yet. I might have it run out because of just time. Oh my god. I messed the timing on that. I gotta try again. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay. See, this is bad, because he's using invert right after I cast another spell. Okay, I got it. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, did everybody watch the part 4 video yet? Where I complain about invert for a long time? I tried to do something clever with the thumbnail where I made Zalera and Kukulin have inverted colors. I thought it was clever. Firga? Oh, I don't like that. Alright, am I okay? There's no inverts coming my way right now? Good. Okay, so now here's Slight. Slight should go down pretty quickly. I do need to heal before I get too involved with it. And then we're going to throw up some oil. I should be able to stick oil just like right off the bat, I hope. Nope, it missed. Yeah, that's what I get for not using the thing. Oh, it's because he has shell, huh? Yeah, that boss was dead too fast. The Daedalus is the name of that one. Yeah. the both that one and Rafflesia in the Feywood, those bosses are way too easy. Uh-oh. Okay, Dispel. I'm gonna let him do that. I think the timing is as soon as I see the effect of Dispel hit my character, that's when I want to cast Bubble. Okay, now we're gonna blast this guy. Oops. Okay. Alright. Ardor. He doesn't have Reflect, right? Yeah, we're good. And then number 2, and he should be dead as a doornail. Okay. Slight's real easy. Fenrir is a little harder because he actually hits reasonably hard. He doesn't hit as hard as Phoenix, though. And Dispel him. And I don't have a good answer to magic with him. For some reason, the Wikipedia, the Final Fantasy Wiki page for this guy says that he can be afflicted with oil, which is true. And that when you do, it makes him weak to fire. That is not true. He's immune to fire. And you can't get rid of that as far as I can see. So, yeah, putting oil on him does actually nothing. You can do it. He is vulnerable to oil. It just doesn't do anything. He's using Firga. Yeah, Fenrir is, I believe, only vulnerable to Earth. That's the only element that he can be affected by. Which is dumb, because there's no way to do Earth. There's no way to cast Earth on him. It could have been, yeah, something in like the PS2 version where maybe if you hit him with oil, he does become vulnerable to fire. It does not work in this game, I can tell you that. All right, we're on the big one, Phoenix. I'm going to throw the Exorberries at him. Okay, I'm going to throw the Exorberries on him as soon as this invert goes off. Oh, no, I messed it up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm alive. God damn it with your inverts. Okay, where's the extra berries? Okay, berries are out. Oh yeah, the earth pole is terrible. It's very, very low level. So yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. Whale Whisker is 1000% better. Gonna dispel this guy because I think he has haste, and that is a problemo. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's still like really tough keeping my HP up against this guy because he hits really hard actually. But hopefully the Exorberries does something. Hard to tell. I don't know if it's actually doing enough. Phoenix does have like an elemental weakness. It's just random, and I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. It's random. You have to, like, prod for it by casting spells, I think. I guess I could try casting fire, and if it is fire, maybe I can burn him down with ardor. But I think I'd rather just bash him to death. Because it's not like I can't bash him to death. And another option is I could throw a dark matter at him. I have a dark matter. Firga, okay. Is he casting Dispel? I believe he is. Yeah. Okay, right about now I want to cast Bubble. And then... yeah, I don't think it would be worth trying to cast, like, fire or anything on him. I think either bashing him to death or using the dark matter would be the best bet. Because, yeah, he hits real hard. Honestly, I'm tempted to use the dark matter. I think it would finish him off right now. I think he's low enough he would just die. And it would basically guarantee my victory to this thing. I just don't know if I could get another dark matter, is the thing. I only have the one. Is it worth using it to just beat this and then not have one for Zodiark? But I can always get dark energies for free. I think I'm going to do it. Goodbye, Phoenix. What? It didn't work. Damn it. Maybe it wasn't charged up? I thought it was. Oh, okay, well, that was a waste. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Okay, that was not the right target. God damn it. I never miss. I say as I missed. I'm just making all sorts of mistakes right now. Okay, so after this inevitably fails, I'm going to need to heal up and then go back to the original plan of bashing Phoenix to death. Hey, it's not fun if it isn't stupid, I guess, is what the people say, right? That was a terrible chain, by the way. God, I'm stupid. Oh, no! Okay, we are alive. He also parries. I wish he wouldn't. Okay, I got Phoenix. Okay. Look, even with all my stupid mistakes, we got to the easy part. So, here's why this is the easy part. He stops using invert. He does not use invert anymore at all. So, here's what we're going to be doing from now on. Because he spams Firga. He uses Firga like crazy. So, we're going the reverse plan. I'm going to... where is it? Bravery. And then I'm going Berserk all over him. And then I just need... Did I hit the wrong target with the Dark Matter? Is that why? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to just try and maintain... reverse. I'm going to try and maintain reverse. I can also use items if things get too spooky. But I think reverse should handle it. But healing myself with heals is not going to be super reliable because he uses Firga really, really often. Like, there it is right there. This is actually a little scary. Oh, it's because I had the white mask on. Ooh. Come on, reverse. Reverse, wear off. There we go. Do I have time? I think I have time. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are fighting the Shadowseer. It's almost done. We're almost out of it. Where is it? Reverse. Okay. That was spooky, but I got through it. Back to berserking. I think If you're right and I targeted the Shadowseer with the dark matter and that's why it didn't work, I really am an idiot. Like, I could believe it. I could definitely believe that's what happened. Okay, I do not have enough MP, but he might give me enough MP. Nope. We're just gonna elixir real quick. And then we're gonna cast reverse. He's got like instant speed. Oh, I don't have bubble, do I? That actually would be good too. And I should probably refresh Bravery. Then we'll go back to Berserk, and I might be able to finish him off. I think he has instant speed magic right now, though. Is 15 enough for reverse? Let me see. Okay, I actually can't check unless I unequip Berserk. Okay. We'll find out, I guess. I'm pretty sure it is. It's 14. Okay, I need to remember that. We're close. Now would probably be a good time to miss chain. Let's see if this one does a little better than the last one. It's probably 22 if you don't have any channeling, but I have all the channeling that you can get. At least all the channeling that Red Mage can get. I think there's 3? It's 2 or 3 channeling that Red Mage can get. Assuming this Mist Chain does enough damage, this should do it. We should be done. Okay, maybe not. We'll see. I could also try casting Ardor on him. I don't know if he's resistant or immune to fire damage. Okay, well, Ardor's 42. Maybe not. Alright, well, he is vulnerable to oil, now that I think about it. He's vulnerable to oil. Let's do that. I don't have enough MP for Ardor, though. I need to wait until I get enough. We're almost there. I don't want to mess up now. Reverse. I'm going to keep up the Indigo Pendant. Okay, he just used Fear Gust, so that kind of stinks. Okay, I guess we're just going to Berserk him to death. I think that's the fastest way at this point. There we go. He's dead. Okay, so despite all of my horrible errors, especially wasting the dark matter, we got it. We're done with the thing that I got stuck on at the end of the last stream. That's good progress already. Let's go ahead and get this sap off of me. Although I guess just checking the crystal would probably accomplish that as well. Alright. Good progress. So, that is task number 1 finished. Did you show up at the exact wrong time? I'm so sorry. You missed me horribly waste a dark matter. I tried to use a dark matter to get rid of Phoenix as fast as possible, and I either threw it at the Shadowseer so that it missed, or it wasn't charged up enough and did almost no damage. But it was a complete waste of a dark matter. Okay, let's head to the the Lucy Mines. Let's go to the Lucy Mines. Alright, off we are to go fight, what is it? Men who dress like ladies and ladies who dress like men. You're watching my stream from the pool? I guess that's something to do. I would assume that means it's like a hot summer day. It has been getting hot lately here as well. It's up in the 30s now. We haven't hit like the Europe heat wave levels, like 39 or whatever. We haven't gotten quite that high. I think we're sitting around 31, 32 most days. What is this bomb? I've never seen that one before. That must be a rare game. I really should have buffed before running through there, but I survived. I am currently in Japan. I'm not from Japan, but I live in Japan. And we are not at heat wave levels, although it might get there. Do I go after that rare game? I probably could beat it, because the enemies here are not terribly difficult. Let's see how tough this guy is. It's fast. Let's see if we can slow it down. Where is it? Time, huh? Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, slow works. That's what I wanted. It's still pretty fast, though, even with slow. Maybe now? Okay. Yeah, that got rid of it. Protect and shell. Do I steal from this thing? Probably I should, huh? So, I will do a little bit of an American rant here. I actually think Fahrenheit is a better system for measuring air temperature, specifically for, like, human comfort levels. And I recognize that I'm biased because that's what I grew up with. But, I definitely think it's easier to understand, just at a glance, that 95 degrees is hot compared to 30 degrees. Or, like, 35 or whatever. And that's as someone who is now used to Celsius, because I've been living in Japan for a dozen years. But, yeah, I think Fahrenheit has its place, and measuring, like, the weather is that place. Yeah, I mean, it's still hard to convince people who think that Fahrenheit is, like, just a ridiculous system. But they don't understand. That's not what it's for. It's for measuring air temperature. This guy's taking so long to steal. I know that rare game have like a flat 6% steal rate, which is why it's so annoying. Oh, my bubble's off. That's actually part of the problem, huh? I don't know what he's got. Hopefully it's something that's worth my time that I'm wasting here. I've never seen this one before. I've been through here several times. I just didn't see him the last time I was here. Or the time before that, or whatever. So I assume this is not a rare game that's just always here. Later in the cave, I expect to run into the rare game by the name of Diesma Nuts. But I don't know. I think he's guaranteed. I don't know if this thing is guaranteed. Because I've never seen it before. He's so fast. I guess slow must have wore off. That's probably why. I could try and slow him again. See, when Fahrenheit's below 0, that's when you know shit's real. That's when you know you don't want to go outside. Because 0 Celsius is like, it's cold. It's when water freezes. But it's not, like, horribly cold. It's still, you know, tolerable. You can go outside with a coat and be alright. If it's below 0 Fahrenheit, you know there's a problem. And you probably should not be going outside. I grew up in Colorado. And there was a time I remember, a winter, where I was in Denver. And it got to, like, negative 20 Fahrenheit. And that was some cold. That was horrible. That wasn't a common thing, but that was definitely a particularly bitterly cold winter. Hey, I got a mallet. I got something. What is a mallet? Oh, it's not even a... Is it a loot? It is a loot. Alright, I don't know what it's for, but I got it. Cool. Mission accomplished. I am gonna put slow back on him. He's too fast. Okay, I should be capable of beating him now. I don't know if he uses status effects. It doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just bashing face against me. I wonder if he blows up. Is this thing gonna blow up in my face? Well, I mean, it's kind of funny because Fahrenheit, I believe, was invented by a German person. Maybe it was a German immigrant or something, but I'm pretty sure it was a German scientist. But yeah, I mean, it's only really used in North America. I think Canadians use it also. I think. I may be wrong about that. Oh, jeez! He is so fast now, and I realized my bubble wore off. Okay, well, that was a lot of XP, but, yeah, it looked like it was just a regular rare game. It wasn't a Hunt Club one. I am currently winning. You missed me beat the Shadowseer, which was the thing that gave me trouble last time. But it is now dead, so... We are now moving on to Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh will be equally dead very shortly. What's this? Gil? Oh, a biomote. Interesting. I could use that someday, maybe. And a dispel mote. I don't really need that one. Okay, so there's actually some good gear in here, and I think it might be worth looking for. Let's go pop down here and see if it's here. This I want. This I want. I threw a dark matter and it was wasted. I think that's I think that's the implication, that at what cost. was that I lost a dark matter. Oh my god, just let me pick up the damn treasure. Okay. Quasimodo boots. No, that's not what I wanted. Quasimodo boots are not good. Not very good at all. I believe they are completely useless because they do the same thing as the tourmaline ring, if I'm remembering right. Glimmering robes. That's what I wanted. I'm pretty sure Diesma Nuts is over here. In this vicinity. Did I lose all those enemies? Yes, I did. Alright, I can fight this guy off then. I think maybe you have to kill the enemies to spawn Diesma. Which I have not been fighting things. Alright, the Glimmering Robes. That is just an upgrade. I mean, it's not as good if I want to spam dark magic, but if I'm just running around, it's an upgrade. So let's go on. Yeah, I wish I had just not used the dark matter, because the dark matter would have been really useful against Zodiark. But you know what? I'm not going to be doing Zodiark today anyway, so it's fine. By the time I do end up doing Zodiark, I'll make sure I have dark energy ready to go. I'll probably need like 3 of them. Alright, we're just going to sprint through here, I think. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this room that's worth wasting my time with. The Glimmering Robes was the one thing I remember being in here that I wanted. Alright. Well, we are about to fight Gilgamesh, everyone. So Gilgamesh, oh, am I at the right level? I don't want to be level 70. I think I need to level up once. Let's see, how far is it? 145,000. That actually might not take that long. Let's go fight some Skellymen. And bats and such. Since I'm at the zone line, I can just leave if it gets spicy. Okay, well that one bailed. Do I get XP if they blow up? Nope. I have no idea. The dark energy I can still get using the RNG manipulation. I don't know how I got the dark matter to begin with. I really wish I did. It came from something. There might be a way to get dark matter legit. I just don't know what it is. But dark matter is only better if you waste time charging it up. It's only 10,000 damage better. It only goes up to 60,000. Dark energy is 50,000 guaranteed. You don't have to do anything to make it better. And dark matter resets after you use one. So it's only worth having one. So if I manage to get another single dark matter, then cool. But otherwise, it's not even worth worrying about. I'll just get dark energy and call it good. So how much was that? That was about 30,000. Okay. Wormfire shot. If only I used guns. These bats are actually weak to holy. If I use the white robes, I can't quite one-shot them, but I can get really close. If I use the white robes. Ah. Whoa. I just knocked my mic around. Begamnon is who gave it to me? Like he drops it in the battle, or it's a reward for his hunt? That would explain where I got it. I beat Begamnon, right? I just wasn't paying attention. I'll have to watch the footage of that. That's coming up in the next video, so it should be in part 5. Well, that's not very useful now, is it? That vein drops one. That's pretty useless. Thanks, game. Because you can't leave the Bahamut once you go there. Wait, the Undying himself drops it? What's the point of that? Oh, there's Dizma. I don't want to fight Dizma. I want to get out of here. Bye. I do not want to fight Dizma. I beat Dizma once when I was just running around in here. And it's not, like, impossible, but it takes a really, really long time. It has, like, 1,000,000 HP. It's probably not actually 1,000,000, but it might as well be. It takes a really long time. So it's not worth the effort. It doesn't even drop anything good. It's only part of the Hunt Club. So if I were doing the Hunt Club, I would want to do it, but I'm not really worrying about that right now. Alright, we're down to half of where I was before. So we're getting there. At level 71, I'll be good. Level 71 is immune to all of Gilgamesh's level-based attacks. I think level 70 is vulnerable to, if not all of them, almost all of them. Because it's divisible by 2 for sure. I think it might be divisible by 4 also. Oh, maybe not, actually. Hold on. Let me think about this. Because 68 is divisible by 4, so it's not divisible by 4. Maybe it's just divisible by 2. What is going on with his bat? Oh my god. That bat was the worst. Float moat? Hey, I could have used that a while back. That's a lot of skeletons. They are ganging up. Yeah, I was tempted to cast reverse, but nah. That one over there is immobilized, so that's actually kind of convenient. I'll just ignore it. He can sit over there in timeout. Okay, I think we're getting close. 19,000. If these enemies in here have respawned, and they should have, then I can probably just sweep my way back down to the save point and get my level on the way. And since Dizma was up north, hopefully he's still there and I don't have to worry about him. That is definitely not worth my time. They must get a high evasion when they're at low HP or something. Why do there have to be 3 skeletons at once? Not impossible, it's just annoying because I have to heal myself a bunch. There's my level. Alright, I'm level 71. So cool, we're just gonna go to the end here and go start the battle with Gilgamesh. Okay. Off we go. Whoops. Well, I stepped in a berserk trap, and now I'm just destroying these guys. Good thing they were easy enough for me to kill. We gotta wait out this berserk effect. Regen doesn't do a whole lot. It's like 10 to 20 HP per tick, but the ticks are relatively fast. Come on. When is this gonna wear off? There we go. Alright, off we go. Now... Oh, that's right. There's an item here. Scathe. If I could use Scathe, that would be really useful. So, I don't think I need to change anything here. So for this one, I'm going to want to try and steal. I want to steal from Enkidu first, and then just blow up Enkidu right away. And then after Enkidu's dead, we just fight Gilgamesh normally. I'm going to rely on reverse a fair amount during this fight as well, because it basically trivializes him. I could probably beat him without it. But I am a little concerned about his, like, Monarch Blade, or whatever it's called. His strongest attack he uses at low HP. That might do enough damage to spook me. So I'll probably just stick with reverse throughout most of the fight. Let's change this to the appropriate song.
How long I've waited. Gilgamesh fights again.
Okay, we're gonna start with Enkidu. Alright. I'm gonna put on the Thief's Cuffs. Whatever you got, I want it. I think he has like a prime hide or something. Not that great, but we're gonna take it either way. Yeah, Beast Lord hide. I might just start with reverse right now. There we go. Now Enkidu. Oh, it's right. He has Crushing Fangs. Yeah, that's why I want to get rid of him as soon as possible. So that would be how I could potentially lose, is if he uses Crushing Fangs on me. Oh, I have Shell, don't I? Oh, no. Okay, since I have Shell, we're going to... That was my bad. I shouldn't have put Shell on to begin with. Since I have Shell, I'm just going to heal myself the normal way. I don't think I'm in as much danger right now anyway. We are sure fighting Gilgamesh right now. Gilgamesh is not as hard as Shadowseer, if we're gonna be real. Shadowseer is much harder. So I'm pretty confident we'll be able to take him down. Yep, that was the one thing I was worried about. If we can get rid of Enkidu, that won't be a problem anymore, so... This time I won't use Shell. Although it won't... honestly, it doesn't matter. I'll just fight him the hard way until a little bit later. Did I get Scathe already? Yeah. Okay. So I'll just fight him the hard way at the beginning, and then I'll switch to reverse shenanigans after Enkidu's done and, like, I've gotten through a few phases. Because he's not that hard until he's a little bit lower HP. Instant death effects are all I have to worry about. I may as well just start with the Thief's Cuff, since the first thing I'm going to do is steal from him. Alright, Gilgamesh, you had your speech. I'm not going to repeat it. See, I'm level 71, Gilgamesh. If you took the time to cast Libra, you would know that. Did I just get a wolf pelt and nothing else? That's extremely unfortunate. Isn't wolf pelt like level 1 loot? Like something you can find in the very beginning of the game? I don't know what Enkidu's rare item is. It's got to be better than that, though. I could try a Mist Chain. I mean, it's worth a try, I guess. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't do that much damage and we move on with our lives. If anyone happens to have the wiki open or something, let me know what Enkidu's 3% steal item is. I know what Gilgamesh has, and he doesn't have anything good until he's at really low life. Like 40% is when you can get the first Genji piece. Oh, don't crush my fangs. Ow. Okay. This is a little bit of a hill we have to get over. Crushing fangs is always annoying. Maybe I should put on the evasion thing whenever he uses that. That could be a strategy. We'll try that. Because if you block or dodge it, it obviously can't kill you. Throat wolf blood? Oh, that's not very good either. So maybe I should just not steal from Enkidu at all? If all he gives is throat wolf blood, I don't care about that. I can get that from the wolves in the Wester Sand. Alright, so we're going to test this. Well, I mean, since it increases evasion, it's still like a random chance, but... We'll see if it helps me dodge. Yeah, we're just gonna bash him. Once he's dead, we don't have a whole lot to worry about. I will be able to maintain... I will be able to maintain reverse throughout most of the fight. It should be not terribly hard. Man, and here I was thinking Shadowseer would be what ate up most of the time today. Well, it's a good thing I allocated a lot of time to these two things. Because the final boss should not take that long. Hell's Gate Flame. Is potentially, I would guess, you could get that from like the Cerberus or Tartarus dogs that live in the Feywood. I don't know if that's true or not. It sounds like it, though. Like, if I were a game designer and I were coming up with a steal that you could get from an enemy called Cerberus, I would probably call it a Hell's Gate Flame. Just, you know, thinking like someone who's into that sort of mythology, you know? Okay. Yep. We're having bad luck with Crushing Fangs today. It's funny, because I was worried about this happening with Pile Raster, where I would just die over and over again to Crushing Fangs, but I one-shotted Pile Raster. Can you die to Crushing Fangs if you have Reverse on? Maybe Reverse is the right strategy I should be using? Like, maybe if Crushing Fangs heals you, it can't kill you? I don't know if that's true or not, but I guess it's worth a try. And, like, he starts the fight with it. Very annoying stuff. See, I blocked it just now, so there's no way to know if I would have not taken damage from it or if I would have died or not. I don't know. I'm just going to keep the Indigo Pendant on. It shows damage numbers, but it shows them as healing, so I don't know. Oh, he's... Yeah, I don't want you to have all those buffs. I think I'm pretty safe just keeping up the Indigo Pendant and, like, replacing Reverse every time it goes off. So far, he has not hit me. Well, he hit me once, but it didn't kill me. But he's spamming it, man. He's just using it back to back to back. Okay, I thought that was Crushing Fangs just now, but he used the other thing instead. I think it was because Gilgamesh commanded him to. He's yellow. Now's a good chance to get rid of him. Assuming this kills him, then I think we're in the clear. You're going to love this one. I've heard these Balthier lines from these quickenings so many times. They're burned into my brain.
I never miss.
Well, that's it for this chain. Didn't even get a concurrence there. Ugh. Ugh. he put up buffs right when he's about to die. Oh my god. Alright, I think I might have got lucky just there. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, I should have just cast magic. I just wasn't sure if he absorbs anything. I'm going to test it this time. I think either my reverse wore off right as he did that, or it does go through reverse. Alright, this time I'm going to try casting magic and see if that helps. I need to just get rid of him, you know? Who knew that Gilgamesh's dog is significantly harder than him? Alright, we're going to try casting magic on him. I'm going to see if Darka does the job. Because I can enhance Darka. I don't think oil sticks. I could try oil. We'll see. I have the indigo pendant on, so I'll know. I'll know if oil sticks or not. Crushing Fang sucks. It certainly does. I don't know. I do think Invert's worse. They're both bad, though. Alright, so let's try oil first. Let's see how that does. Oil sticks. So let's try Ardor. Okay, 30k. Not bad. Not bad. Uh-oh. Okay, I lived. Okay, so I have a solution to kill him when he's at low HP. A little bit lower. Yeah, I want to make sure that he's low enough where Ardor just finishes the job. Okay, I can try it now. Oh, it didn't quite do it. Okay, there we go. Well, that's Doggy done. Doggy is no longer a threat, so we're gonna just fight this guy. I think I might, yeah, continue my plan of keeping the reverse engine going with the indigo pendant, because he really can't do much to me if I have reverse on. I don't know if he has any other status effects. As far as I know... Oh, he can stop me. Okay, so it is worth putting the ribbon on then. Okay. Although, if I have... if I have reverse on when I get stopped, it actually is fine. Like, because nothing else can affect me. Reverse doesn't wear off when you have stop. So he's just kind of wasting his time. And mine, but yeah. It is still a little scary that he might get a, like, really well-timed stop on me. Your weapons are as good as mine. Being threatened by Bender. So I want to keep up Bubble and Bravery. And Reverse, obviously. And just kind of hope that he doesn't luck into a stop when I don't have Reverse on. Well, okay, I have reverse on. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Stop lasts a little bit too long. It's quite a long status effect for something that is so debilitating because you can't do anything. I'm waiting for this reverse to wear off. There it is. I guess for safety, I will wear the ribbon. I don't want to get in that bad situation where I have stop and I don't have reverse, because I'll just be dead instantly. I think one more phase is when I start stealing. I'll try stealing now. He does that like 3 times or something, right? That's 2 in a row. Does he do it one more? Not yet. All right, let's try stealing. Okay, he wasn't ready yet. It's the next phase. What are the odds of reverse sticking if I don't use the indigo pendant? Good enough, I guess. I got it to work. Does he have protect? I think he does. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of that. Oh, but I think using the indigo pendant makes it last twice as long. I might be wrong about that.
Sword shimmer.
Huh. A lot of my other stuff just wore off too. I'm going to put that all back up. If it does make it last twice as long, that would be real nice. Pretty soon I'll have to steal from him again, though. Pretty soon being right now. Now I should be able to get something Genji. Let's see what it is. Genji Helm. Alright, that's 3 out of 4 Genji items in hand. Oh, my reverse wore off. Almost there. He's almost in his last phase. He's got a pretty good combo rate going. I assume that means he's got the Genji gloves on. Wait, didn't we already steal the Genji gloves? Or is the Genji gloves the last one? I think we already got the Genji gloves. Oh, he has Protect and Shell and Haste again? Come on. I knew it was coming. Alright. We just don't want him to use stop while we don't have reverse. That would be the worst. Okay, last phase.
Quick, mortals, you face the blade of legend.
So, that looks like a Dragon Quest weapon. I'm pretty sure it is a Dragon Quest weapon, right? That is a reference to a Dragon Quest weapon. Am I wrong about that? It looks exactly like Erdrick's sword. At least it does to me. I could be wrong about that. I think it's the Excalibur is what it is, but or the Excalibur, but it looks so much like a Dragon Quest weapon. We're waiting out this paling. He drops the paling when he uses his next use of Monarch Sword, which is right here. And my reverse wore off at the exact wrong time, so this is going to hurt me. I think I'll survive it, though. I have, like, 15,000 HP or whatever. So yeah, his paling wore off. So now we can actually steal and deal damage to him. This is when I'm most vulnerable, is while I'm stealing. But I got it. Good to go. Let's beat this rascal. Thanks for the heals. I might want to try using, like, Darka to finish him off. I don't think he's vulnerable to oil, but I could always try. No, it said immune. I remember now. It said immune. So he's not vulnerable to oil, so I think Darka is a better bet. Because I can use the dark robes, or the black robes, to enhance the damage on him. Ah, just barely missed it. Oh, he has Protecting Shell. Yeah, let's get rid of those. I keep forgetting he gets that every time he goes to a new phase. And my reverse is absolutely going to wear off in like 2 seconds. So we're going to put on the Indigo Pendant. There it is. I was on the money on the timing. Alright, let's test and see how much damage I can deal with some dark magic. Not black garb. Oh my god. Black robes. There they are. Let's test this out. Okay, 4,000. How much is a regular attack? 2,000. Berserk might be the best bet. Because that was not very much at all. I was expecting a little bit better. How is Ardor? 5,000. So, because he's not vulnerable to oil. Probably spamming Darka is my best answer here. $6,000. Okay, it's better. As long as I get reverse on, I don't care about that. You can use that all day. Although, I would prefer you didn't, just because it takes so long. One more, and then I think it's about time to recast reverse. I've gotten kind of used to the timing of it. Also, yeah, bravery's not really worth worrying about. I'm just going to cast Bubble. And then go back to spamming magic. Presumably, the Indigo Pendant would make my dark magic... Did I unequip the black robes? No, I didn't. Would make it hit a little harder, more reliably, but I would also be at risk of getting stopped. So I'm just going to stick with the ribbon for safety. Like, I'm still vulnerable for this, like, 2-second window where I don't have reverse and I need to recast it. Hey, thanks for showing up. You're here just in time to watch me beat the game, because today's the last day of the stream for this game. But there are still a couple more episodes of the series that I need to make. He's casting Monarch Sword right before he dies. He just had to draw it out. Yeah, right after Gilgamesh, I'm going to the final boss. But I'm glad that you're enjoying the Balthier series. I'm enjoying playing it. At least until we finish it today. Gilgamesh, you have been bested. I like that you can see his sword in this scene here. Okay, well, that does it, guys. That's 2 out of 3 of my plans for the day. The only one left is to beat the final boss. Let me pick up the Masamune here. My pockets feel a little lighter. How much money did I lose? I still have 500,000, so not that much, I guess. Okay, got the Masamune. And yeah, there's one more scene as we leave. That should make for a good, like a good model of Balthier I can use for a thumbnail, is when he's walking away like that. Okay, let's head to the final boss. We got an hour and a half left. That's definitely more than enough time. I think I'll probably finish with like an hour left in the stream. So, off we go. I'm just gonna sprint out of here. Running through all the traps on the way out, of course. I definitely want to keep up Bubble. It's very likely that these enemies will just completely take me out if I don't have Bubble on. At the very least, Bubble. I don't expect Vayne will take that long. I mean, obviously there's 3 bosses in a row. But each one individually is probably like at the most 10 minutes, so... I don't remember what this item right here is, but I don't think it's worth the trouble of getting hit by all those traps, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I could beat up those enemies. They're not terribly hard. Although they do have crushing fangs. That's another enemy that has a small chance to one-shot me. Oh, we do need to pop back into Rabanaster, because while I finished those 2 hunts, Shadowseer and Gilgamesh, I haven't turned in credit for either of them. But they both go back to Mont Blanc. So we're just going to go to Rabanaster and talk to Mont Blanc, and that should finish it off. And that should allow me to flag Yasmat, even though I'm not going to fight him. But I can get him in my hunt primer. And plus, there's an aerodrome in Rabanaster, so I can depart from here when I'm ready to go. Okay, Mont Blanc, what you got for me? Give me some goodies. Which one first? Gilgamesh, alright. The Excalibur, the best sword in the game. And 10,000 gil. You defeated the Seer? And this one is 2 Mega Elixirs. Too bad I don't really need them. I could use a regular elixir just as much as a mega elixir. Oh, I still can't do Yasmat. So do you have to do Hellworm first then? Is that what it is? Because I've completed every single hunt that is currently in the primer. They're all done. Up to 44. We just added good old Gilgamesh here. I think that's the only new one. Fafnir was a couple times ago. And Behemoth King was last time. Vayne. Vayne's one is pretty easy. What am I missing for Yasman? I thought it was just clearing every other hunt, but maybe it is clearing Hellworm. Alright. Well, that's fine, I guess. Cool. Well, that's that. I guess I'll move on. Hellworm is something I would want to do, again, like offline on my own time, and then include it in a bonus video. And assuming that it's necessary for a Yasman, I guess I will have to do it, so we'll find out. So, just to take stock of what else is in the game that I'm not going to be doing today, there's Zodiark, which is in the Hen Mines. There's Hellworm, which is in the Sochin Cave Palace. Then there's Yasmat, the 45th Hunt, which is in Ridorana Cataract. And then there's Omega Mark 12, which is in the Great Crystal. And those are all the things that are left in the main game. But then there's also Trial Mode, which I only got up to floor 50. So I would need to get back there again and then do the remaining 50 floors. And that's really it for optional content in this game. I've done most of it. We're sitting at like 90% right now. There's a save point here, right? A blue one? I would want to make sure I have a hard save before going to the final boss. Okay. Let's go to the airship. And there's the Bahamut. It's floating right above us. Too bad you can't, like, look up. Can you? You can't use, like, a photo mode or anything like that. I don't think so. Presumably, you would be able to see it. It should be floating right above Rabinaster. Alright. Off we go, guys. Buckle up. We're going to the final boss. That makes sense that you have to beat Hellworm first. It's the same boss, but smaller, right? Oh. This wind. What could it be? A tornado? It can't be. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, I'd be pretty scared if I saw that coming. Where did the Empire get this thing? Where did it come from? All they said was that it was something that they had that started sucking up the ether. But how did they get their hands on it, and why did we not hear anything about it until now? And why is Larsa there? Like, clearly this is a weapon of mass destruction. There's no way Larsa would be okay with this. What are they going to shoot at? The Ondor's forces, the Bujerban forces?
They've already surrendered. One he might see even now. Vinar, what say you?
The main battery stands ready.
I beg you.
Fire.
I did kind of think just now that probably the reason Lars is there is he still thinks, really, really naively, that he can convince Vayne to stop. But, like, obviously he can't. He never could. Vayne thinks nothing of his brother's opinion. Is that, Ondor's ship? I'm assuming that's what that is. It's not a Rosarian ship, is it?
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the resistance must needs come at us with all they have. We will answer their attack head-on and destroy them, before the eyes of all Rabanasta.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only rise up yet again.
I do not believe they would. In cooperation lies our hope. You are mistaken. You were wrong, brother.
It's about time he stood up to his brother. It's not going to get him very far, though.
And if I am, you had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead. A score or more.
Man, when did Laguna become such an asshole? He was such a nice man. This is what happens when your wife has an untimely death.
Today we write the first page of a new history. Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia!
President Laguna became an emperor, yeah. Kiros and Ward weren't there to hold him back. This is an alternate timeline where Ward didn't survive falling off that cliff. At least the music's pretty appropriate for this cutscene. This is just Star Wars, right? Just lots of ships flying around shooting. Speaking of, I don't know if any of you guys play Power Wash Simulator, but Power Wash Simulator 2 just released a Star Wars DLC. And my son really loves Power Wash Simulator, so he's playing the Star Wars DLC right now. Which he's never seen Star Wars, but it's making me want to show him the original trilogy. Ondor, you're in trouble. Uh-oh. Galoof Val. The names of the ships in this game. It's just references galore. A baft? I've never heard that word before.
Uncle, it is I. I'm crossing to the Bahamut to stop Vayne.
What are you saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Larsa Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vayne. Leave it to us.
Wait, wasn't Larsa on the bridge like 2 seconds ago?
Understood.
Oh, they're using the voice changer. I forgot all about the voice changer.
Yes. I got the princess covered.
Lars would say that. We're relying on you for fire support. Give him something to think about.
That is so funny. The voice changing machine has never been relevant the entire game until this very moment. He used it one time in a cutscene just as like a one-off gag, and now it's finally important. If I wasn't making the videos for this, I probably would have forgotten it existed. It's not easy being this popular, you know. I really wish I could hear his voice during that. But you know what? I can, like, replay this scene with the BGM turned back on so I can actually hear the voice acting when I make the video for this. Why is Vaughn the one giving them... Okay. It's just funny seeing Vaughn take command. Alright, are we finally on board? Ready to go? Time for a boss rush. Yeah, I have a save right before this, so...
Fortress's command tower. I saw something of the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vayne, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vayne wherever he's perched and knock him off.
Ooh, what's this? A piece of dark matter. Well, what do you know? But it's not charged at all. It'll do 0 damage, I think. Actually 0. So that's unfortunate. And I don't really want to waste time charging it up. So it's still pretty useless. Oh, yeah. These guys, they probably should not have gone to work today. If Vayne didn't have weird superpowers because of the Acuria, he probably wouldn't be that tough to defeat. I imagine just random politician man wouldn't be that tough of a fighter, but he has cheaty powers. Okay. Did I just, like, run past these guys? It seems like they're just gonna keep coming forever. Let's just see what's over here. There's so many of these machines that we haven't seen at any other point in this game. They hide in the sun. No, they're actually doing pretty good damage to it, looks like. This is so clearly a Death Star, though.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
Why are they saying this right now of all times?
Help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg. I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong? You'll make it. You got good friends.
It just seems like a weird moment to have this like like group bonding session when people are dying in droves right outside. Sphere Rook. Okay, these are a lot harder than the regular mooks. Oh yeah, and there were all these guys just watching us have a chat, yeah. A Fran run. Fran would be interesting, except for the fact that during one specific boss, she starts the fight with Berserk, and that boss is not an easy boss. So I would imagine you would either have to like change the rules for that fight, or just hope that Fran can kill everyone fast enough. I'm just gonna go. This looks like an elevator. Hopefully it leads to where we need to go. There it is. Lift controls.
So you have lived.
There's our man. What? He's like limping in.
My just reward for aiding the empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine. Tell me, why did you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
Hey, there's the pose. There's the title screen pose, or the box art pose, whatever it is. The Yoshitaka Amano artwork pose. Okay, let's go with Bubble first. I think that's the highest priority. Does he have an instant kill effect? Hopefully not. Yeah, I would suspect if you're doing a Fran only run, you would have to bend the rules during that fight where like someone can use a remedy on you or something. Like just so that you start the fight at least able to fight. Because starting with Berserk, and I assume the Berserk doesn't wear off for that particular battle, but he was picked up by Sid and flung into a wall last time we saw him. I mean, after Balthier gave him a few smacks with a pole, of course. But then Sid ragdolled him into a wall.
Your friends die, as they must, for surely you cannot protect them. Know now the despair you have taught me.
Are you gonna use some of your renew? Okay, of course. Does he have any buffs, by the way? Yes, he sure does. He has haste. Okay, I was looking at my own buffs.
Ends at my blade.
Cool quickening there. So far, like, obviously he's harder than the first time you fight him, but he's still much easier than anything else we fought in this game. Like, he's really not putting up much of a fight. We just beat up way harder bosses than this. In fact, I could probably use reverse cheese to make this pretty easy, too. I imagine he doesn't have any status effects. He's just doing damage and not even that much of it. Well, that's it for Brother Dearest. You did a good job, Bosch, standing there watching while I beat up your brother.
Have you your fill of this? I would ask you the same. Let this end, Noah. I have no right to be called by that name. Then live and reclaim it.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting there. Oh, cool. I guess we'll catch you later, Gabranth. I should probably maybe buff before I engage the elevator. I believe it starts the battle with Vayne right after this, although it should be the easy version of it. Alright, off we go. Okay, I was expecting it to go into a cutscene. I guess I was wrong. There it is. Took a second. Vaughn, that was a weird running animation.
I bid you welcome to my sky fortress, the Bahamut. I must apologize for my delay in welcoming you aboard my ship.
So I think I need to turn off Larsa's Gambits here.
Permit me to ask, who are you? An angel of vengeance? Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself. No more and no less. And I want only to be free.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that quote is what's on Ash's magic card.
Such a woman is
What she just said there.
the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost. Observe well, Larsa. Watch and mark you, the suffering of one who must rule, yet lacks the power.
No. No, brother. I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
Bold words, child.
There he is. Okay, yeah, I have to turn off Lars's Gambits here. Let's do that before he does anything foolish. Wait, I can't? Never mind, alright. I guess Lars is just gonna do what he's gonna do. Do you have something to dispel? Nope. Alright. Let's start bashing then. Is that the first phase done already?
And your insurgents with them. Dalmasca will again know order. For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
He's just punching his brother in the face. That's so rude. Like, I saw that. I just saw him abuse his... Oh my god, and now Lars is dead. Jeez. Sibling abuse. Is this what Vayne looks like in Dissidia? I never played Dissidia NT, so I don't really know how Vayne plays in that game. This is a really long animation. For 1,000 damage. At least he's kind of a monk. Did some fist fighting, fisticuffs. All right. Now he gets like magic powers, right? He's gonna show off his cool stuff. I was thinking I would probably... It would be the most appropriate thing for me to take Lars out of the fight by bashing him to death. But Vayne did the job for me, so I didn't have to end up doing that. I wasn't expecting Larsa to do much. Oh, now we get beefy Vayne. Mookie Vayne. I don't know if you guys know this. The word for, like, macho or, like, muscly in Japanese is mookie. Which is one of the silliest words, but, yep, that's what it means. He used manufactured nethicite to become this? He looks so horrible.
Behold the power left me by our fallen friend.
Oh my god, his face.
You will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
One I gladly pay.
He's more than roided up. I don't know what you call this. He definitely took a turn. Alright, let's start by rebuffing. I'm pretty sure most of my buffs are about to wear off. Look at these rainbow-ass swords flying around. So now I have Gabranth over here, but I can't do anything about that. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, just like Larsa. Which I assume means he's going to die shortly. Are all these swords different elements? Is that why they're all rainbowy? I guess I could just... Do I fight him or do I fight the swords? I think I'm gonna try and beat up the swords. If I can even catch him. think I might have killed one. Alright, I mean, the number is going down, so I think I am succeeding at killing his swords. They move a bit too much. Okay, so that's that. Let's dispel Vayne, now that they're all taken care of. Gabranth is looking pretty weak, but that probably is for the best. I don't really want him doing my job for me anyway.
Ivalice will know a new dynast king, and man will keep his own history. The tyranny of the gods is ended. We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we have longed is at hand.
He got all his buffs again? Oh my god. Inviolable Will. Is that some horrible attack that's gonna do like 1,000 damage to me? It looks a lot more intense than it probably is. Yeah, 999. I was pretty close to accurate. Okay, he's immune to magic, but that's fine. I already dispelled him. No problem there. I assume he also has a physical paling that's going to come up shortly. If not now, definitely I know he has them in the next phase. These are really elaborate attacks. Okay, that one did a bit more. That was actually a lot more damage. It was more than double the first one. Cool, next phase finished. Gabranth, I think, actually survived that, right? So, good job. That's better than Larsa can say.
Even a stray has pride. Here I pay my debt.
Burn in hell! Gavranth!
Oh, Larsa, where'd you get that? Is that the same one he's been holding onto the whole game? Hey, Vaughn just did the kick thing. Vaughn, why are you trying to be so badass right now? I was about to say, nobody's backing him up.
Bush, tell me, he is a good master?
Fran was taking her time even more than Balthier was. And now Bosch and Pinello are just literally not even trying to hurry to the battle.
Find another, one who might realize your ambitions.
They are fulfilled beyond your knowing. The crest is sundered. Age of stones complete. From the undying ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
I like how only his shoulder pauldrons managed to survive his transformation. Those are made of some tough stuff.
History begins anew.
Oh god, he looks so much worse in the FMV. I like how his hair is like it's like all tentacly. But that's just limitations of the engine, I guess. This music is not super appropriate for this. All right. Now he's Bahamut. Cool. Well, I never saw that thing on his head that has like a face. Okay, here we are. Wow, that was quick. Looks like my bubble just wore off. Let's fix that problem. And let's see how this goes. Should I steal from him? What does he have to steal? Is he just using a gun? Divine Sword. What did Divine Sword do? Did it do something? I didn't see anything. Also, I assume it's intentional that you can't see his HP here. Piercing Thundaga. Okay. That means it goes through shell or something? Oh, Mega Flare. Ah, no, not Asuna. Oh, man. Whoops. I blasted right past the spell I wanted to cast. Oh, so he has another Dark Matter I can steal from him? Because I already picked up one Dark Matter on the way in, and I already laughed about how useless it'll be. What does Divine Sword do? It doesn't look like it does anything. He does deal a decent amount of damage. I am having to heal a lot compared to the last couple phases. And I have to assume he has a lot of HP. Faith. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I got in just in time. I got his faith before he made himself immune to magic. What is this? Whatever it was, it did 2,000 damage. My bubble just wore off. We need to rectify that. Okay. Does Shell even do anything since all these spells are called piercing whatever? I'm gonna cast it anyway, I guess. Piercing Holy. Oh, nice. Hopefully, Holy still stuns him for as long as it does any other enemy in the game. He moves around way too much. Please stand still while I bash you. Enrage. Bravery. Okay, yeah, I don't like that either. So I'm gonna go ahead and not let you have that. This is physical paling. Okay. Well, let's try casting magic. Is he immune to magic? Black robes. I will give a try to some magic. Let's see if it works. Giga Flare Sword. Okay, first he's gonna do Giga Flare Sword. How much of the ending cutscene is going to have sound is the question. Okay, that did damage. Darka did damage. Oh, but he's reflecting. Well, he's not reflecting the spell. He's reflecting... Oh, no, he's just shooting me. Never mind. Okay. I thought he was reflecting a lot of damage, but I think he's just shooting me. He does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, 3,000. I mean, it's better than 0, which is what I'm doing if I don't cast spells, so... Oh, whoops. I forgot. I should not be hitting Optimize. That's a bad idea. You know what I could do, though? I don't know if he has any additional effects or anything like that, but I could reverse myself for a second just to give myself some breathing room. Oh, it missed. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That was bad. Yeah. Yeah, I realized I optimized away the black robes. I should be using Equip, because Kanya's right at the top anyway. What? Cast Kiraja, damn it. There we go. Okay, so it was the shell that made it so I couldn't reverse myself. That was my fault. I did that. Okay, he's using perfect defense now. I'm going to make sure my bubble's up. I don't want to have that not be up while he uses whatever super attack is coming next. Oh, it's just Giga Flare Sword again? Okay. That did like 2,500, I think. It sure looks like he's destroying the actual place we're standing on, but, you know. You do you. Oh, piercing Dispelga. Now that is uncool. Actually, I can just optimize now because he's immune to everything right now, including magic, so there's no reason for me to cast magic until his palings are off. Jeez. I don't have much time to heal. Does he only use Piercing Dispelga once? I hope that's the case. That was pretty brutal. Oh my god. Okay, Vayne is harder than I was expecting. I'm gonna say that. Especially considering how easy every other phase up to now was. Terra Flare. Okay. Well, I'm at near full HP, so I guess it's... we'll see. We'll see if it does that much, but everything else has done like 2,500-ish. This, even if it doubles that, is only 5,000, which I can survive. Yeah, Piercing Dispel, it's true. Dispel always ignores Reflect and stuff. Okay, that didn't even do 5,000. Alright, we're alright. We're alright. Okay, Piercing Holy, the absolute worst thing you could have chosen to cast there, Dingus. Cool, let's just give him a few smacks then. He's gonna keep insisting on casting Holy, huh? Well, that was a mistake. A mistake and a half. Casting Holy back to back. What a dummy. Even I know better than to do that. Although, I can cheat to reduce the lag on Holy by switching my equipment. Enemies can't do that. Well, that's it. I think we're done. Game over. Set the controller down. Good game, everyone. 45 minutes to spare. We have saved the world. Hey! There's a trophy. Unfortunately, I am nowhere near getting my platinum for this game. There's still a lot left I need for that. For one thing, I need to level the average party level up to 50. Which means leveling every character. Because they're all level, like, 1 or whatever. Penelo and Ash are in the teens, but everyone else is level 1. And even Balthier is not 99, he's 71, is what I ended the game at. I'm surprised, actually, I ended at 71. I expected to be higher, considering he was getting all the XP from every fight I did the entire game. So I guess that goes to show a normal run, you would probably not even be close to level 71. It was lingering on Vaughn's face for quite a while there. So how much of these cutscenes are going to have sound? That's the question of the hour here. So far, we've got 2 soundless cutscenes. Well, can we fly? Up, the Bahamut's gonna fall down. Right on top of Ravenaster. So when did Balthier teach him how to fly, anyway? And also, when did Pinello learn how to operate it? I should be able to power level everyone to like 40-ish if I just like put them in the party with embroider tippets equipped and then go to Hen Mines or something and kill everything with Balthier. I can probably power level them relatively quickly. It still might take a lot of time and it would be annoying. Getting the floor 100 of trial mode is probably the hardest trophy. But that one I actually intend to do. Like, I want to get to floor 100. So, yeah, next time I stream this game specifically, I'm going to be doing a trial mode stream. I have not scheduled it yet. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to do it. But at the current pace, episode 5 of this series will come out in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from yesterday. And then episode 6, 2 weeks after that. So it'll be like exactly 1 month from now when episode 6 comes out. And I would want the bonus episode, the next one after that. So probably around a month from now is when I would do a trial mode stream. That'll give me time to finish all the other stuff in the game first. The war is over. So I assume that means Larsa is now the Emperor. And hopefully that means the Empire does a little bit less conquering. Just a little. They pull back some of their conquering. Oh, it's going down. Right on top of Rabanastre. Say goodbye to Rabanastre. Is that the last judge? Is he the last one alive? Oh, no, I guess, well, Gabranth is alive. He's just chilling on the ship. But he's also a traitor. But then again, if Larsa's the Emperor, he's not a traitor anymore, huh? Oh yeah, Balthier's piloting the Bahamut. See, Balthier gets the really cool sacrifice scene at the end too. That's why he's the real main character. I guess Fran's with him. You really can't have Balthier without Fran, huh? I'm the leading man. Yeah, Larsa's been playing the long game this whole time, setting up for his ascension to the throne. Fran, no! If this was a solo Fran run, that would be a terrible way to end. Fran just gets taken out off screen. I'd say you're in more of a supporting role. That's a burn. And down it goes. But we all know that this is not the end for the leading man. Well, we're still in silent cutscene mode. What ship is that? That's not the Straw. I assume that's Penelo? She looks pretty different. Now she looks like she's actually wearing kind of like Rabanastran fashion, Damascan fashion. As opposed to the, like, I don't know, skin-tight bodysuit she was wearing before. Queen Ash. Well, Gabrantha is still alive. Oh, that's Bosch. Never mind. The scar gives it away. Gabranth was on the Straw when they flew away, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he was alive. But I mean, yeah. Unless he's pulling another fast one. Giving himself a fake scar. Oh, so he just dies right here? Okay, I guess that makes sense. The straw was stolen. Stolen by whom? I can take a guess. Yeah, so I mentioned in the video when Ash gives up her ring to Balthier and he's like, "Oh, I'll wait until I find something more valuable." Like, this is when they pay that off during the ending cutscene. So they did actually pay it off. At least that's something. Vaughn looks exactly the same. Vaughn has not changed one bit. I think Bosch was actually level 1 in my run. They got Bosch's voice actor to do Gabranth in Dissidia, because Gabranth in this game has a different voice actor. He and Bosch have different voice actors. But if they got Bosch's voice actor to do him in Dissidia, that's interesting. I would have to look into that. It's been a really long time since I played the PSP Dissidia games. I wish there was a way I could play them now, because I really love those games. If they just did like a port, that would be nice. One of the hints that Bosch in the intro, in the tutorial, is actually Gabranth, is that his voice actor is Bosch's voice actor. Or no, the other way around, sorry. His voice actor is Gabranth's voice actor, doing a Bosch impression. Yeah, we don't actually get confirmation that Fran is alive, but I guess she probably should be. But at least we know that Balthier survived. Look at all this cool artwork. This is nice. This is how you should do credits. Show cool artwork. I'm gonna say, I think Razzler is a villain. At least how he's used in the story. Because he's, his image, at least, is just being used by the Ocuria to string Ash along the entire game. So, yeah, he's officially a villain as far as I'm concerned. There's Yasmat right there, Yasumi Matsuno. That's what he's named after. Yeah, it looks like Japanese, the voice actors are different too. Unless I misread it. I wasn't paying that much attention. Phil Lamar is Redis. That makes sense. I guess I could see that, yeah. Motion actors. Sean Ryan, the only non-Japanese list there, or name in the list there. Is that Ash? Is that who that's supposed to be? See, that's a really cool artwork of Vaughn and Pinello there. I really like the artist that does this artwork that is in, it's also in Tactics, right? All the artwork in Tactics looks like this. I really like this artist a lot. Oh, now that's Fran. She looks kind of nice without her weird headdress that she always wears. Why is she pinching his hand? That looks painful. She's pinching his hand with her freaking claws. Oh, that's Al Cid. I was like, who is that? Oh, yep. That tracks. Al Cid having a bunch of schoolgirls. That looks absolutely like sailor outfits. That's probably what inspired those outfits. Al Cid is, like, criminally underused. He's only in, what, like 2 scenes? 3? They did, like, almost nothing with him. Everything about Rosaria is underused in this game. I really wish we knew more about Rosaria. Vane. Yeah, I'll say that, like, he had a lot of potential. I really wish we saw more of him, and I really wish we went to Rosaria. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what kind of climate they have there. I imagine some kind of spicy jungle type place, like a South America vibe. So that song, Kiss Me Goodbye, I do not believe is on the soundtrack that I purchased from Steam. I can look, but I don't think it was there. I don't recall seeing a track by that title. Are those the three sisters? Fran and her two sisters? Is that who that is? It's the Zodiac Age version of the soundtrack for Steam. I see Ending Movie. That might include this, but maybe not. And then there's one called The Zodiac Age. I don't know what that is, though. Is that Baby Balthier? Rosaria looked Spanish influenced to me, but I could be wrong. It seemed like it was Spanish influenced. But who knows? Like, I didn't pick up on the Viera being Nordic until, like, I read about that on Wikipedia. I was like, oh, they're supposed to be Nordic. I assumed they were supposed to be, like, I don't know, like jungle people. Because that's what they are, but their voices, their accents are Nordic accents. Like a Swedish accent. Is that it? Are we done with all the concept artwork? Seems we're in black credits mode. Well, that's it for the game, everyone. So, yeah, I'll reiterate. I do plan on playing one more stream of this game, but not right away. I want time to get through the things I have left on my own. Yasmat and Zodiark and Omega Mark 12. Those three things, mostly. Because I know you fight Omega Mark 12 at the very least in trial mode. I don't know if you fight Zodiark. You might. But I want to get through those things, and then I will do a trial mode stream probably in like mid-August. So if you're looking forward to that'll be cool. That'll be fun. I'll get through all of trial mode in one stream. That's my goal. As for the schedule going forward, starting tomorrow, so we finished FF12 now. The next Final Fantasy game is not going to be for a little bit, but it will be FF9. And that will probably start around September is when I'll start doing FF9 on stream. In the meantime, I'm going to be streaming Mass Effect 2. So I don't expect all the people who were watching this game to show up for Mass Effect 2. I know they're very different games. They have very different audiences. But if you are interested in Mass Effect at all, or if you just want to hang out, please come watch. It'll be fun. What I'm doing with Mass Effect is I'm basically randomizing everything. I'm going to be randomizing where I can go, what I say in conversation, who I bring with me. So it's going to be a lot of like weird random things happening. It's going to be very chaotic. And yeah, that's going to be starting tomorrow. I'm going to start streaming Mass Effect 2. Oh, New Game Plus. New Game Plus can only be accessed from this screen. What happens in New Game Plus? Does it start you right away at the beginning? Post Rex? But yeah, that's going to be starting tomorrow. If you haven't seen my original Mass Effect series, because I did the first game already, I'm releasing the compiled version of that this next coming week. That video is already done. I just need to put it up. So you can watch through that first as like preparation. Although, actually, no, because I'm starting the stream tomorrow. So, okay. But it'll just be the beginning of Mass Effect 2. Yeah, I'm going to be putting up the first Mass Effect compilation series next Friday. So you can check that out. And then, yeah, we'll start the stream tomorrow. I already have everything ready for the stream. I've got the music all ready to go. I've got the overlay ready to go. I can give you a little preview of what the overlay looks like. Like when I'm choosing dialogue, it'll look like this, and like it'll make a little sound. Actually, that might be a bit loud. I'll probably turn it down. Like it'll like choose dialogue like this, and then I can randomize my roster with like this one. It's like it'll choose like random people to go with me. It'll choose a random cluster for me to go to. It's like I have everything all set up, and it'll show it all on screen, which should be pretty good. It's a lot more complicated than what I used in the first game. I only had the dialogue randomizer in the first game. I did everything else by hand. But I also didn't stream the first game. I just did that on my own, so... So that should be interesting to watch. I think it'll work really well for a stream, I think. Probably better than the way I did the first game, because I did that on my own and then just kind of compiled it into a playlist or into a video. And it probably wasn't as clear, like, what I was doing with that. But on stream, you'll be able to see everything in real time, so... So it does start you off as a Rex. I am curious. What is new about New Game Plus? Do I get to keep all my stuff? Bosh, I don't need to learn how to walk. I just beat the game. They're making me learn how to walk after I beat the game. And I saw that Rex has 4,000 HP. I'm guessing that means he's at a really high level. Whatever level my Balthier was at, presumably. Like 70? Okay, I still can't check the inventory. I want to see, like, what he's got. Can I switch to the Kanya with Rex? Rex doesn't have licenses, right? So what can I use with him? Can I use the Treaty Blade? I had a spare Treaty Blade. Okay, it's letting me switch to the menu now. Alright, let's see what he's got. Okay, yes, I know, I'm being attacked. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got high potions and potions, so I lost all my consumables. Or at least Rex doesn't have them. Cure Thunder, that's all the same. Inventory. Okay, no, he has none of the equipment. Rex, at least, doesn't have anything. So, at the very least, I know that Rex has nothing. Did I just get 24 license points, or did I misread that? Wow, Rex, you're doing a lot of damage there, buddy. Rex is kind of a beefcake now. It's hilarious. He's supposed to be... Oh, it's 24 XP. He's supposed to be the, like, untrained soldier that's, like, fighting his way with no experience. But he does, like, hundreds more damage than these guys. Is he level 90? I didn't actually look. He is level 90. Okay. Cool. Casual level 90. Untrained soldier. These guys, I don't have Libra. I can't see what level they are. Clearly not very high though, because I'm one-shotting them. Okay, cool. Save crystal. Thanks, Bosch. We gotta go save the king. Level 90 Rex should be able to take out Gabranth. This way. I never actually used the overlay map in this part before. So how strong does Gabranth have to be to take out a level 90 character? Alright, let's see what equipment I have as Vaughn, and what level Vaughn is. So Vaughn is also level 90. And he... Okay, I don't have any equipment. Maybe you get all of it at once later or something? But I am level 90 as Vaughn right now. I wonder if I could cheat the, like, average level 50 trophy by just, like, playing through to the Leviathan in New Game Plus. I assume you do get your items back, but I have nothing right now. But maybe you have to get through all this early game crap before you get your stuff. I mean, I got 15 more minutes. I'm willing to keep going until we can get a definitive answer. Right. Oh, this is not the right place. What am I thinking? I need to go to the Sand Sea. Is it different on each platform? I did not know that. Level 90 is significantly higher than what I was when I beat the game, so clearly it wasn't taking into account my stats at the end of the game. Especially since everybody else's level has been scaled up too. Well, at least Vaughn's has. And Rex. No, I think I got it. You don't need to tell me about the damn tomato. A writ of transit, okay. So on Xbox and Switch you keep your stuff? Does that mean you don't on PlayStation? I can choose my license. But yeah, I didn't get to keep anything. An inventory wipe. Ugh. That's kind of bad. I don't even have many license points. I only had 6 license points there. Ooh. So what's the point then of New Game Plus if you don't get to keep anything? Just starting at a high level is pretty meaningless. Like, being level 90 is only really useful in, like, the very beginning of the game. Like, I can kill this wolf in one hit. Cool. Oh, I unlocked New Game Minus, right? That's something I unlocked for beating the game. But the biggest thing about New Game Minus is that you're stuck at level 1. Is there more that they change? Kites. Oh, New Game Minus is unlocked by finishing trial mode? Well, I mean, I do plan on finishing trial mode. Oh well. Now I can leave Rabanastre. Hooray. So I can just go straight to Lowtown, yeah? We're speedrunning this. Seeing how fast I can get to something that actually means something. But, I mean, just being level 90, who cares? I didn't even get to keep my license points. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do trial mode. I want to do it anyway, because there's at least the judge battle at the end is unique. There are judges there that you don't fight anywhere else. The two that you never fight are in there.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane.
A New Game Minus Fran run. I could do that. In the future, at some point. Now, New Game Minus. I know the big deal about New Game Minus is you really want to play Machinist. Because you want to use guns. Guns are the way to go. Right. Yeah, I read a little bit about New Game Minus that they, because your stats never go up because you don't get any levels, you want to use guns because the guns, the only thing that matters is the stats on the gun, so. If you get the ultimate gun, you've already hit your peak in terms of damage. Although, also guns, you can use, like, the fire ammo and oil and exploit that to do extra damage on anything that's vulnerable to fire and oil. Yeah. Machinist gets item lures. They also get all the remedy lures. I could look right now. I think Machinist does actually get some good stuff. They aren't very offensively powerful. Except for the gun things, but that's only really relevant in New Game Minus. But yeah, they get Remedy Lore. They get Gill Toss, which is also like a way to deal damage that isn't affected by your stats. Stamp is pretty good. If you're using like the Ensanguined Shield or something. I don't know if Machinist can use that, but like Red Mage can if you wanted to use Red Mage. What's over here? Oil and decoy. How do you get over here? Are there 2 espers? 3 espers? How do you get over here? I've never seen a license that's that far off the grid. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, it seems like New Game Plus is pretty lacking. If this is all you get, is just level 90. That's stinky. Okay, tell me about the thing and a thing, and I can do the thing. Explain the situation. Yes, I need a sunstone. Okay, there's one over here. Took me 3 last time. Let's see how many times it takes this time. The inventory being carried over is like the main reason people ever play New Game Plus, as far as I'm concerned. Like any game that has New Game Plus, the reason you play it is that you can keep your stuff from your last run. Like, that's the power fantasy, is that I can play through the game with the ultimate weapon from the very beginning. Being level 90, especially in this game, where your level is not that important. It sucks. It's so bad. Is there another one this way? Oh, I can see one over there. That's probably the one that I can see lit up on the map. Wait, you can't get there from here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I would definitely be more interested if I could at least keep the weapons and armor I had at the at the end of the game, and like the ribbon. It would obviously make the game a lot easier, but New Game Plus is supposed to be easier. I want to get to at least where you unlock Fran and Balthier. And see if everybody's level 90. I mean, I guess the wiki would probably say so, that they're all level 90, but I guess that's the only thing worth seeing. I'm not going to get all the way to the Leviathan, because that's going to take some time. I'd have to play through Barheim Passage and all that crap. I imagine Fire Main is not much of a problem when you're level 90. I mean, even just having the massive HP bump is pretty significant in terms of a fight like Fire Main, where all you're doing is fighting against high damage. Yeah, they don't even get license points. Like, I would understand if they gave you an equivalent number of license points so that you could start the game with just every license. But they don't even give you license points. Man, that's bad. What a bummer.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn. Bye, Vaughn. Ho ho.
Now you
I never did find out what that animal is. You just never see them. They don't... I was going to say they look kind of like the lucky rabbits, but it really doesn't. Like, its face is totally different. That and the, like, little man that is with the 3 pirates, the one with the bird on his head, like, those 2 things, you never see them anywhere else. What species of animal are they? Kite's just standing there behind the door. How long was he waiting there for VOD? Yeah, it doesn't quite have the same face as the Vorpal bunnies. Or as the lucky rabbits, I think they're called. It looks like a carbuncle. Like a little red carbuncle. Do the rats disappear from the game after this segment? I think they do. Like, you never find rats ever again. Oh, wait, no, you find rats in the Dracula laboratory. I forgot about that. The rat room. Just a room full of rats. Nothing to see here. Well, we're almost there. I guess thanks for the map. My favorite Seek is in this part. There he is. I can see him already. Oh. Okay, I need to try to leave first before he tells me the secret. He teaches me how to say, "Hey, Buckethead."
Over here.
Aw, he didn't even say, "Hey, Buckethead." Come on, it's just not the same unless it's, "Hey, Buckethead." I should get at least one "Hey, Buckethead" out of this segment. I'm so close. We just hit 5 o'clock, but I'm almost to Balthier. I'm so close. Let's see how fast I can get through this. Okay, I think the first one you need to do... Moving those guys out of the way would be worth it.
Hey, Buckethead.
Let's move these guys. I don't remember the actual order you're supposed to do it in, but we'll try moving those guys. And then this is the door right here, right? Yeah. Yeah. How does he hear Vaughn's voice and then completely miss Vaughn running around the side? I just realized the signet on the ground, they called it the lion signet. a lion signet, but it looks like a coral. Like you can see their weird Cthulhu heads. It's a coral. Okay, so I want a hay bucket head these guys this way. Hello.
Hey, Buckethead.
So that clears those two. Is that all I needed to do, is get those two guys out of the way? No, I need to get past this guy too, huh? Did I mess up? I think I messed up.
Hello?
I needed to do that last one also.
Over here.
That's alright. Now I know what to do.
Hello?
Man, these guards are really stupid.
Hey, Buckethead.
How did they not see me running away? If their vision's that bad, that means that the army here has a really big problem. Certainly, they wouldn't be very good at guard duty. Well, that takes care of the secret passage. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's go pick up Balthier. Oh, wait. There's like a switch. What am I missing? Oh, this. How do you do it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. There we go. I still can't skip these. I should be able to skip this scene with Balthier and Fran, though. Oh, I have to go through the Gambit tutorial, don't I? Okay, so now we should have control after we go down the steps and do the Gambit tutorial. We should have control of both here finally. And that's a good place to end it. New Game Plus, Balthier unlocked. Can't really do much with him, but oh well. Man, they should really let you skip this. Oh, by the way, I never did turn Gambits on. I played through the entire game with no Gambits. So, what I called a temporary rule, I never ended up turning off. But, I mean, it might be worth using some Gambits to fight Yasmat or something. At the very least for my own sanity, because I'm probably going to want to automate some things for a fight that long. But I finished the game proper without ever using Gambits. I never bought anything Gambit related from the store. The only licenses that were Gambits that I bought were the ones that were in the way I had to get. I think there was only one that was like that. Yeah, I only have 20 license points. Do I choose a different job? I mean, I don't have any equipment. Yeah, not. I didn't really need licenses to play through. I picked machinist this time. But yeah, there's not really much to do. I can get a Rakia armlet. And that's about it. That's about all I can get is a Rakia armlet. Alright. I suppose I could make a save here. Okay, well, yeah, I don't plan on playing through New Game Plus anytime soon, since it doesn't seem to be worthwhile. But the one thing is, if it does work that I can get the trophy that way, that might actually be worth doing. I don't know if it locks you out of trophies for being in New Game Plus or anything like that. Who knows? But that's it for this run. So yeah. For anyone who wants to... Let me turn this off. For anyone who wants to watch trial mode, look for the... I'll probably make a post when I'm doing it. But yeah, look for the stream for that in a couple weeks. And then, yeah, starting tomorrow, we'll be doing Mass Effect 2. You know, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 2. So, yeah, if you are interested in Mass Effect at all, please come hang out. Even if you don't like Mass Effect or you've never played it before, you don't know anything about it, but you just want to hang out, you can do that too. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for it. I'm more excited for 2 than I was for 1. 2 is my favorite Mass Effect game. That's one thing. But also, 2 just has a lot more going on with its like choices. There's not that many important choices in the first game. There's a lot more in 2. So I think it should be a lot more interesting. Especially being on stream, it'll be fun with all of the random stuff going on. So yeah, I hope everyone's excited for that. And then yeah, the next Final Fantasy game will be 9. I've already got it installed. I haven't started playing it yet. I may not until we start the stream. Who knows? The plan for 9 is to do a Steiner and Vivi duo run, but where Vivi is like a very supporting role and it's mostly Steiner. So that's the plan. We're going to play 9 as soon as Mass Effect 2 is finished. And Mass Effect 2 is a significantly shorter game than FF12, so it should not take that long to finish. Probably like 10 sessions or so to get through Mass Effect 2. And then, yeah, it'll be FF9 after that. So, that is the schedule going forward. Alrighty then. That's it for today. Yeah, keep an eye out for that FF12 stream and the FF9 streams. And join me for Mass Effect 2 if you would like that. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Bye-bye.